So this is not this.
I don't have it, but if you're giving the $10.
So this is not your yard sale.
No.
Hey, good morning, guys. It is Saturday, June 26th, and we've got quite a few garage sales in the Cincinnati area that we're going to hit. But before we do that, a couple things here. So most of you guys know we do have a podcast called Flip It Curiously with my buddy Tony. He has also just started a YouTube channel. I will put the link for that down below. He's got, I think, one video out. Did a really good job of that first video. So I'll put that in the description if you guys want to check that out. And also our podcast, we now will be simulcasting it via YouTube as well. So we do have a YouTube channel, and I'll put that link as well. That is Flip It Curiously is the YouTube channel name. So as we do our podcast each week, hopefully each week-ish, we will also start throwing those out there on YouTube if you guys are interested in taking a look. And before we head out there, we'll go ahead and kick things off with a question again. Still sticking with the film, so let's bridge film and music for this one. What is your favorite movie soundtrack? For me, it's going to be Dazed and Confused. It is just such a classic movie, and it was just one of the first times I heard a lot of those songs. First time I heard Hurricane by Bob Dylan. First time I heard Tuesday's Gone by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Just a great movie with an awesome soundtrack. I'm sure you guys have some other really good ones, so comment below, and let's see what we can find. Morning.
Morning.
Thank you. How much are the shoes, hon?
The shoes are all $10.
Is this a Pepsi cookie jar?
Except for this
Does it say Pepsi in it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I guess that's what it is, huh?
I assume so.
It's something in it.
Yeah, Pepsi cookie jar.
Cookies.
Interesting.
These are all like 8s or 8.5. Yeah, they're either 8 or 8.5. This is the one. Did you see these? Yeah, they're cute. That's one of these.
Sorry.
They're 50 cents a box. The boxes. They were $3 25 years ago. Oh, nice. So I have a lot of them.
Excuse me.
Yes. Thank you. I think $5.
A game, a card game.
Interesting. I've never seen that
Star
before.
Wars card game back in the 90s.
Really? Did you ever play it?
I never played it, but I sold it. I had a retail store and I sold it in there.
Okay, nice. Did it sell pretty well?
Yeah, Star Wars. There's also Star Trek card game. That's what these are.
Yeah, these look like Star Trek. These Star Trek too.
Star Trek. Those are Star. Oh, these are Star Trek. I also have Star Wars down here.
That's tempting.
Oh, this is a cool yearbook.
Yeah, I have a few years like this.
Oh, wow.
I'm asking like $50 for 49 books.
Man, that is
And I have,
cool.
yeah, I have some other years too. And we lived in Florida, so we used to do, we had a Ohio State club in Florida.
Okay.
We used to do special event stuff and prizes, and that was something we bought to do as like a prize.
This is really cool. Did you go to Ohio State?
No, unfortunately, but my daughter does.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
I was at the University of South Florida.
Okay.
In Florida.
The Bulls, right?
Yeah.
South Florida Bulls.
Yeah. Back then they were actually drama goals, but they changed it sometime.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool stuff.
Yeah, I had a retail store for about 3 years in a shopping center.
Up here
That was in Florida.
in Florida.
Yeah. So I threw it all, threw everything, put it in a storage container, and then moved part of it here.
Okay.
I had comic books too, and I had like 5,000 comic books, but I sold those at the art sale in Florida.
How much is this little guy?
About 6 cents.
That'll work.
Yeah.
You know, out of this whole subdivision, this is the only thing I bought.
Yeah.
There's some of these people are asking $70 for first. There was a second, my daughter, that she paid,
Yeah.
it was more than what she had paid for it. I can't believe some people don't.
This is a good price right here.
All right.
$2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, you're the only one that's got things halfway where.
We have some stuff up price on stuff, but otherwise just ask.
Well, this is the only thing I've bought in this whole thing.
Good morning. Good. I guess it works.
I guess it does.
Now will it stop is the question.
Eventually, yeah. I don't think it was too awful long.
You got a dollar on it, on the sit and spin?
Yep. Big amount. Huh? That's the first thing. That's the first thing I thought.
How much on your old blender?
$2.
Sweet.
So other than dated look to it, and yeah,
Still blends?
it still blends. Thank you.
Digging for cash?
Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't have any.
Well, I do.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Hey, thank you.
Cooper! Sorry. Yes. He's a vicious
Hello.
overprotective. He said he's got Wii games on his car if you want.
Who's got Wii games? Where?
The one with the guy in the bedroom.
You got some Wii games, I hear? How much were the Wii Sports?
Which is that one there?
Yeah. Or
5.
5. How about this one?
That one there? Oh, that's not bad. For about $3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that one, and I'll take both of the Wii Sports ones.
Where's the other one at?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. How much for the golf?
Where's this one here? Oh, that one there?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, do 3 for 10. That's $3.50
It's old. Is this your yard sale?
each. No, sometimes I have extra stuff and people will be saying. Okay.
That's
That's
hilarious.
awesome.
$10.
Yeah.
Do you have it or do you need me to get it?
I'm pretty sure I have it.
Okay.
So this is not this.
I don't have it, but if you're giving me $10.
So this is not your yard sale.
No, but sometimes I have some of the games I kept in my car because sometimes people ask them, they got games. So I don't have garage sales, but if I go around and I got them, here you go.
Huh?
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's never happened to me before. I just bought 3 video games. I was at a yard sale, and the guy, as you could see, the guy, it was not his yard sale, but he travels with video games when he goes to sales because he always hears people asking, do you have video games? So he had quite a few games. I ended up buying the 2, let's see here. I ended up buying the 3 Wii games from him for a total of $10. And yeah, they're pretty good games, as you can see. I mean, the Wii Sports Resorts are skyrocketed in value. They did really well. So that was the most random thing I think that's happened to me. Well, maybe not the most random thing, but it's one of the most random things that's happened to me at a yard sale. All right, guys, back at the shop, and it was a good day, a long day. Been out for quite a while, but really picked up a lot of awesome stuff. Excited to show you guys a lot of these things. I could start in any number of places, but I'm gonna go with some of the kind of off-the-wall random stuff that I really like finding, especially late in the days. So this blender, this is an Imperial Osterizer. I paid $2 for this blender, and there are a lot of comps out there for it, ranging between that $30 to $40 range, which surprised me, to be honest. I'm assuming this has to do with the mid-century modern theme that people are really digging right now. That's likely what it is, but I will definitely take it. I definitely love board games, and we got some really good ones. I like to highlight this one real quick though, because this is just your standard Guess Who game. This is from 1991, and this one typically sells between $18 and $20. Still not sure why, but people really like this game. It sells very well. I think I bought 3 board games for $5. Guess Who, and then I grabbed these 2 Perfection games. And Perfection actually seems to do halfway decent if I remember correctly. I remember that being a fun game to play as a child, so we'll see about that one. So if I move that, I ended up getting a decent little stack of vinyl records, and I wasn't expecting the value on some of these. I haven't looked all these up. I know this is just a fantastic record. Stop Making Sense, Talking Heads. This album is just awesome. Trey from Phish absolutely loves Talking Heads. They actually covered Remain in Light for one of their Halloween shows. Awesome stuff. But this record sells for right around $35 to $40, which I was really surprised by that. Pretty sure I was going to hang on to that one, but at that price I might have to let that one go. This one I will have no problem letting go. Not a huge Marilyn Manson fan. This is The Pale Emperor. I think I did look this one up. This is a double, I believe this is a double disc. This one sells pretty well as well, right? Maybe around 30 or so, maybe. I don't know, I'll throw them up there. These I have not looked at all. Notorious B.I.G. I think this is just a single. Yep, just a single, pretty cool. These David Bowies are not going to be for sale. Those are going to a friend, so let me put those over there. Oingo Boingo, which I was not familiar with. The guy at the sale definitely was, gave some good information on this guy. So I'll probably take a listen to this one as well. It's pretty cool. And these here I got at a different sale. So those, so we bought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we bought these 6 records. It was $32 for those 6, as they had a lot of those priced. But he did cut a really nice deal. These records I got at a different sale. And these are all $1, and I have not looked any of these up. But they were in very good condition. Freddie Hubbard, Weather Report. I'm always interested in some jazz. Freddie Hubbard is not someone that I'm familiar with, though, so I'll have to check that out. B.B. King, absolutely love B.B. King. I think I might have this record. L.A. Midnight, it's good stuff, especially for $1 and in the condition that they were in. Buddy Miles, I've heard that name, but I'm not very familiar with him. And then Wes Montgomery. So a lot of good vinyl. And usually I usually put my vinyls in my collection at home and listen to them until they sell. So I might do the same thing with those. So I like to listen to some of those when I'm hanging out. So this board game here, Keyflower, I've never played this before. These are the types of board games, though, if you happen to get to a sale or someone's got these are the kind to look for. But they typically know what they have with these because they know how much they spent on them. And they do tend to hold value relatively well. So these two are new, and I'm actually a little surprised at the cost now. So it was $35 for all of them. I thought, and looking them up, that I'm surprised that was the price, because these two are both sealed. These both sell for about $35 by themselves, and the base game sells for about, I think I saw 2 comps, one at $30, one at $50. So that's a nice find there. A little bit of that. So here we've got Glove World, some interesting Imaginext things, and this Glove World by itself, that's right around $35 to $40. I think this guy here is right around $20, and this guy is right around $35 to $40. If you happen to find this Glove World and like all of the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob stuff, that one sells, I think altogether, I've seen a couple lots selling over $100. So I paid $13 for all of these. These two are $5, and this was $3. I think you guys saw this in the video. So I was at a yard sale, and my wife was like, "Oh, this guy's got video games," he said, in his car. And I thought that it was, his yard sale, and he just hadn't got everything out yet for some reason. But it wasn't. It was he was garage selling. He says he doesn't collect video games or anything like that, but he says every time he's at a sale, he hears people asking, "Do you have video games?" So when he goes to garage sales, he has video games in his car. And this worked out perfectly. So I paid $10 for all 3 of these. Super Swing is not that great. It's maybe a $7 or $8 game, but obviously the Wii Sports and the Wii Sports Resorts, those have just exploded in value. I think the Wii Sports Resorts is between that 25 to 30 range, and Wii Sports is right around that $20 range. So, and it's awesome. Here there's just a bunch of sci-fi gaming type novels. I haven't really looked through these yet, so I'm not sure what those are worth. They were 50 cents a piece. Here I did buy, this is a Charles Dickens collection. I think I've got 17 of them, I think. I'll have to count those again, but they were 50 cents a piece. And I've seen a couple sets here, a set of 19 incomplete selling for about a little over $100 is what I believe I saw. I'll throw that comp up there. Complete, I've seen it going for much higher, so definitely happy with that price. This Wilton guy, this was I've never looked for something like this before. It was $5, and some of these sell really well. This one looks to be around a $40 to $50 one. It'll need some cleaning up though. It's in kind of rough shape, so we'll see if I can clean it up at all and see how that one does. And I think this is my favorite find of the day. This is just a beautiful helmet. I don't ride, but I just couldn't pass this one up. So this is Suomi, I believe is the name. And now I know I talked about it in the car, but just to show you guys just how beautiful this helmet really is. It's got the box with it. It's got this little case here for it, DVD. So again, I paid $50 for it. I've seen a comp at $250, so that's where I'm going to go because it's in fantastic condition. And this guy here, this guy leaving the lights on, Cecil Pete's, man. Tell you what, can't take him anywhere. Alright guys, so as you can see, there is a lot of work to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on a little bit of this. And then I think the rest of the day is going to be taking the boys to the pool. Hanging out, having a beverage or two, and just relaxing. But thank you guys very much for watching. I know it's probably been a really long video, so thank you guys for hanging in. I do appreciate it. And until next time, stay curious.